Hey beautiful souls, hope you're having a great day, and today's video is really about, are you on the hamster wheel? If you've ever felt like you're exhausted, tired, fatigued, and perhaps kind of running around in circles and not feeling like you're getting anywhere or nothing's ever changing, then this could be what's actually going on for you. When we're on the hamster wheel, basically we're expecting life to change without actually first internally changing our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, and our emotions, which are essentially the same as feelings, obviously. This is so incredibly important because a lot of people keep putting life off, creating a life that they love and living truly the way that they want to until something else happens. So when this gets sorted, then I'll take care of it. When this happens, then I'll take care of it. And often, unfortunately, this can actually be with our health. And not only does being on the hamster wheel, so going around and around in cycles, end up leaving us feeling powerless, frustrated, angry, resentful, feeling like we're putting in so much energy, so much effort, and yet nothing's actually changing. That is self-depleting in itself. To feel like we're not getting anywhere after putting so much effort in is literally so heartbreaking. And what people don't realize is that underneath, the subconscious is still running a program that is not serving you on some level, or there's either conscious or unconscious beliefs that are playing out for you with this. Hey Ali, great to have you on, hun. And hey Bev, lovely to see you on here as well. It is one of the most important things, and certainly with the new training that I've been doing, I've been loving diving in where you don't actually have to figure out what the exact belief is. You just need to know the feeling, what's kind of playing out for you in order to shift and change this in a rather fast way. And it is so like important. Like I was saying, a lot of people do this with the health. They are getting signs, they're getting signals from their body that something's up, something's not okay. Either you're feeling tired, you're feeling exhausted, maybe you're getting regular headaches, maybe you've got tension through the shoulders. That can often be an indicator. We're carrying too much responsibility, we're feeling responsible for everyone or everything around us, or we're feeling the weight of the world on our shoulders. And when this is actually happening, you know, you're getting messages from the body. But if you are not listening to those messages, those signs and symptoms will get louder because your body is trying to send you a message that the way that you are currently living is not sustainable. And if you think about the analogy of running on a hamster wheel, like there's no getting off that thing. Like it's just running day and night, and it is exhausting to do that. And you know that this is kind of playing out for you if you're reaching for high carbohydrates or high levels of carbohydrate, salty, snacky type things, obviously chocolate, things that are like high fat, high carb. Your body is looking for a quick energy hit because it is low in energy. And unfortunately, things like high carbohydrates and high sugars, fats, all of those things, obviously I'm talking about like the simple, not the complex, your good fats and obviously all of that. But when we're going for like junk food type things in order to get a quick hit of energy, improve our energy, or perhaps you're living off caffeine, then the body is not actually being able to function in a sustainable way. And again, these contribute to, fatty liver, just weight around the waist, certainly, driving up cortisol levels, driving up adrenaline. It takes so much energy to keep going and to try and push yourself or to strive to keep moving forward when things could be actually happening a whole lot simpler, a whole lot easier. And one of the things that I love helping my clients with is stepping back into full alignment, with themselves, so they're no longer trying to push themselves to do something that they actually hate, aren't aligned with, and don't like, or to shift and change that into something that they actually do love because they've cleared away the baggage or the beliefs or the things that are actually stopping them from moving forward. It's one of the most important critical things in terms of getting off the hamster wheel, really starting to shift and change things and making a difference in your life where you come back to you. You get so clear on what is aligned for you, what does feel right for you. And often, unfortunately, fortunately, relationships have a huge influence on us, and that can be parents, that can be friends, that can obviously be an intimate partner, where we start to shift and change, and we are so adaptable as women that we can end up losing ourselves in those partnerships or in taking care of the kids, in putting everybody else's needs first. So it's really, really critical that this gets dealt with, because the end result is either A, not taking care of your health or thinking I'll get to it one day. And I would hate, on just, in every part of my heart, I would hate for you to end up down a pathway that, you're faced with a critical diagnosis or something that is just, so detrimental to your well-being. And, let's face it, our health is the most critical factor in life, in terms of, if you haven't got your health, you cannot provide for your family financially. You cannot be there as a mum or as a partner. You cannot be there in the way that you truly want to be living, not to mention the way that this impacts our emotional health and our mental health. And adrenal fatigue certainly is a huge impact. That is when we become so exhausted. The adrenals have worked so hard for such a long time, and often that is through a low-level chronic stress that's happened for quite a period of time. And hey Nadira, great to have you on, honey. And then you might have one or two critical incidents, either the loss of a loved one, a major surgery, something else happens, finances change, things like that, where it stacks a lot of stress in a short period of time, and often that can really catapult people over the edge massively into adrenal fatigue. And it really does impact not only your emotional well-being. You feel low, you feel lethargic, you feel that you haven't got the energy or even the want or the inkling to go out and to do things. It takes a truckload of energy to motivate yourself. I'm not one for motivation. I much prefer to run on inspiration. But all those things happen, as well as obviously your mental well-being. It becomes so difficult to think positive when you are burnt out, when you're exhausted, and we often end up over-analyzing, overthinking, which just further stresses the adrenals and stresses the body. So it's so essential to really take note. Are you on the hamster wheel? And if you are, please reach out for help. If you like, you can PM me if these are the symptoms, or things that you're like, yep, something really, really needs to change in my life. What I'm doing is currently not working. And you're going to know that, because either A, you're going to be physically exhausted, and and it's the type of exhaustion that sleep does not cure. You wake up the next day and you are still exhausted. There's either going to be that going on, or B, your emotions are going to tell you. You're going to feel miserable. You're not going to feel like yourself. You're going to feel that life is very, very hard and very, very difficult. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just how it presents, because literally that's how we're actually living life. And that's where that mindset comes from, when we are physically and adrenally, mentally and emotionally, and often spiritually depleted and totally burnt out. And this has been the big lesson of COVID, of the huge transitions in the world at the moment, is to find a much greater way of being sustainable in the world and really stepping into that well-being for yourself. And so if that is you, please reach out, send me a PM and like a private message. Let's work out a time to chat and move forward, and really see if and how I might be able to help you move forward. Reclaim your health, reclaim your energy, reclaim your life again, and get really clear on who you are, what you love, what lights your heart up, and come back to thriving again. So have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And of course, if this has served you or helped you in some way, please like, love, or share it with somebody that this may also resonate with. If you have a group of girlfriends, or your mum or sister, or somebody close to you in your life that you know that they're on this hamster wheel, please reach out, send them a message, let them know, and let's all help to raise our sustainability, to come back to self-love and self-value, because really, essentially, when we're on the hamster wheel, that is the biggest thing that's actually missing, is the self-love, the self-worth, and holding your own value in a way that keeps you sustainable in the world, to be able to bring forth your unique gifts and to shine your radiant essence and share that with everyone. So have an amazing day. Bye for now.